Hey, Flo here. I am about to start a live stream. Yeah, I mean, like I've already started, but I'm about to do something different. I haven't used OBS in 5 billion years, so this is all like kind of messed up. Anybody that knows what I'm talking about. You like walk away from OBS for a while and things just start not working. So let me check something here. Okay, so I don't have any music today. I'm just going to be juggling my soccer ball for a while before it gets dark, which won't be very long. Let's see, what time is it? 7? Yeah, it's not going to be that long. There's mosquitoes out there, so I might like get too annoyed and not do it very long. Anyway, we'll just see how it goes. I was going to try to stream one other platform, but I can't do it. Not possible. So we got everything else should be working okay. All right, well, I have a chat thing that does text-to-speech, so I should be able to hear stuff, but I don't expect to do very well in my juggling, so I'm not that worried about it. Oh, let me change scenes. Man, this is all so foreign. I haven't done it in so long. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. So yeah, the mosquitoes are really bad today, so I don't know how long this is going to last. Oh. I just wanted to get outside before the day is completely over. I didn't go anywhere today, but I can juggle. It's so annoying. I don't know why things break. This has nothing to do with OBS as far as I know, but I have this thing where I can push a button to get the number of hits that I get on juggling on the screen, and it's just not working for no reason I can think of. I was trying to keep this citronella candle going for the mosquitoes. Those things do not work. I have never had any success with those things. So I have this bug zapper. If they get too close, I can whack them. Of course, I'll drop the ball when I do that, but that's okay. If it just gets too annoying, then that will be my answer. I'm also actually wearing some repellent. See, I usually like to juggle over there on the edge. So let me see if I can. I haven't for a very long time. I'm super annoyed that my juggle hit counter thing isn't working because I love keeping record of all my successes and failures, whatever you want to call it. So I didn't spray my back very well. I wonder if I should try to, because I just felt something. I don't know, maybe it's okay. I'll probably get some mosquito bites from this little adventure, but... Okay, so I like to juggle a soccer ball. I'm not like any special trickster with it or anything, but I like to get as many hits as I can, just do it for exercise, and I do it on stream occasionally. I actually haven't even juggled at all recently. I'm also wearing my barefoot shoes, which I don't think I've ever tried juggling with them, so no idea how this will go. Anyway, let's try to get 100. I can easily get 1,000, but since I haven't done this in a while, let's not get too optimistic. Oh, okay. 159 by my count. Oh, so irritated that the counter isn't working. I don't know why it isn't working. Make sure the stream is actually working sometimes. When I haven't done this in a while, no guarantee. Okay, it looks like we're good. I don't know which platforms I'm on, but probably everything except for you now. Man, I feel like I need more platforms. At least I'm on Kick today, kicking on Kick. If I stream from my phone, Kick doesn't work anymore. It's really irritating. I need to see if I can fix that one of these days. I already kind of gave it my best shot. I think I actually talked to Kick, but I talked to various people, app developers that make the apps that I use, and nobody seemed to be able to figure it out. It's really irritating. I don't think I can effectively use this while I'm juggling, so it's kind of pointless to carry it, but I need a better place for my microphone too. It's like right in front of my face. Which is probably too loud. It has this, I guess I've never used the magnet feature. I could try that. I feel like it's a little too heavy for that and might fall off, but we'll try it. Okay, before I get into this, I'm just gonna clear some of this crap off so I don't slip on it. Oh, there's like 12 mosquitoes around me. If I hear a zap, I'm gonna be very happy. Stupid mosquitoes. Can't concentrate to hit them. But they can break my concentration. Man, I must just be really out of shape, but I'm having a hard time just breathing, keeping my oxygen flow. Oh, I think it's a little bit subconscious. I tend to breathe differently when I'm streaming because I'm worried about making too much breathing noise on the stream. Okay. I don't think that this is not doing me any good, but there's times when those mosquitoes themselves are so bad they're going to distract me, so I figured I'd have this. Man, if I can't even smell that thing, it's not doing the zippity. I know people have, or one guy suggested those thermocell things. I don't know. I'm quite skeptical about those. I doubt they're that good, but I don't know. Yeah, I got one. That is satisfying. I could just sit out here and almost have a mosquito attractant on me instead of a repellent and just like watch them come in and blast them. But I'm not going to do that. That would be a little bit torturous. If they got through my defenses, I'd be eaten alive. Can't wait till the mosquito season's over. It's kind of just starting, so this is not even nearly as bad as it's going to get. I got two. That could be a thing. I could count mosquitoes. I bet there's a way to hook up like a Arduino or something like that to this that sort of, there's three, completes the circuit or attaches to this so that when it gets hit by a mosquito, it like does something to the circuit and has a counter. That would be awesome. I'm sure that's possible. Whoa, I just got like 3 in one shot. And they might have already been on the racket, like if one's stuck in there and you turn it on, it sometimes makes multiple zapping noises. Either that or they're swarming me and I just can't see them. A little both. Okay, I'd like to get 1,000 today, but I don't know. It's getting kind of late. If I would have started like 2 hours ago before, I was doing all this, trying to get my computer set up with OBS because I haven't used it for so long. Oh, by the way, you can't really see it anymore because it's not bleeding, but this is where I cut my hand pretty good on those rocks the other day. Also there, I just like was falling and grabbed myself on these super sharp rocks and just destroyed my hand. It still hurts quite a bit. Those kind of injuries take quite a while to fully heal. So I've been trying to avoid doing too much with my hand that could get it infected because I'm just kind of leaving it to the open air to heal. Usually heals quicker that way. At least that's my impression. Stupid mosquitoes. How did I miss that? What? Man, they're so good at dodging. I don't get it. Oh, at 200 something, I don't know. I'm definitely not going to get a lot today because of the mosquitoes. If only there was some repellent that actually worked well. Like, I don't know. Not overly impressed with most. It's cool, you can actually see a spark and you can definitely hear it. Probably can hear it on the stream even. Pretty loud. Oh. I don't know, I might have to try one of those thermocell things. I mean, if it's literally as good as they say, which I don't believe any of that marketing crap. They say 20 feet radius. That'd be like way bigger than this entire deck. They wouldn't even come near me, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. My guess, just based on any basic level of understanding of science, just anything at all, you would think maybe 5 feet. Because air doesn't spread out that far, generally. There's no way it's 20 feet every direction. Like possibly 20 feet downwind, but like there's no way it's just going to make this like sphere of effectiveness around you. It would have no way to go against the wind. So you definitely have to put it like upwind. If you, I mean, the thing is, generally the wind here from here like blows this way most often, so I'd probably put it over there. But it can change constantly too. Wow, I could totally just stay out here and reduce the population by a small amount. Probably not enough to make a difference, but whoa, right in my face. Well, this might be a mosquito swatting stream rather than juggling stream, but I don't care. This might also motivate me to get back into normal non-IRL streaming, which I haven't done in a long time. I don't know. I doubt it. I don't think I'll feel super motivated. However, if I get my OBS like totally set up and tuned properly again, it's a little bit less annoying to start up. It can take me like an hour or more just to set up a stream because of how complicated it can be. All right. I think I temporarily reduced the mosquito population for a few minutes, a few seconds, whatever. They'll be back. It's cool though, however many I just got, probably about 12, 15, I don't know, total. That many were probably kind of hiding out right around this area. So now if they want to find me, they'd have to like fly in from a little further away. Like this guy, I think I just see one coming toward me. Camouflage, he just disappeared. It's nice to be outside though. I was sort of toying with the idea of going out like on a bike ride or just some simple hike, because like I live close enough to just trails and forest and stuff like that that I could go on a walk every day, but the stuff that I live close to isn't like the amazing like volcanoes and stuff that I like to show. So while I could get out and go on a walk, it wouldn't be like an epic hike. And I wouldn't stream those walks anyway because there's no signal where I live. No cell signal. But anyway, just for the idea of getting outside, because I only go, the reason I mainly, sorry, I can't talk right now or ever. The main reason I go hiking like once a week and try to do all the hikes in that one day is because I can't afford gas to like drive places every day, because it's pretty far. I have to like drive for significant distance to get to these places, and then also like because of that, like half of my day is gone just getting there and back, and you know, setting up, getting ready, all that stuff. So I feel like I can't get anything done if I go too often. Then I'm even more of a useless person where I'm not doing anything. So anyway, just vlogging a bit, I guess. But that's kind of why I don't go out that often. I would go out every day if I could, because I love it. I would go probably out, do like that big day I did like 2 days ago. I'd probably do that like every day, almost every day, if I could. Sometimes it like doesn't make a big spark, but it stuns them, kind of like a phaser on set on stun, and they kind of fall to the ground. But they're not like dead yet, so I have to like either stomp them, because they'll sometimes snap out of it and fly away, attack me again. So it's always satisfying when you hear the spark. I'm pretty sure that if you hear that spark, they're just like toast. It's kind of allergy season. You probably can't see it on the video because I'm not showing it up close, but like everything in sight is just a little bit yellowish because all the trees are shooting off their pollen or whatever. So it's literally like a light dusting over everything, which is kind of annoying. I was just realizing recently I can't even like do proper laundry. Like I do laundry inside all the time, so that's probably what I'll have to do. I don't have like a machine for laundry. I have to do it by hand and then hang dry it. And when it's nice and warm out like this, I would hang it out on a clothesline, but because of all this pollen dropping on everything, they'd probably be coated with pollen, which would, you know, defeat the purpose of washing them, and then probably increase the likelihood of getting allergies if I'm like wearing clothes that have been coated in pollen. And I need to like wash some sheets, and I don't want to, like, that'd be horrible. Like the things you sleep in are like completely saturated with pollen, like visibly so. It would actually change the color of them. That's how much stuff there is. You might be able to see that if I get it in the wind enough. You can, just like kicking the ground, get some of that pollen dust. All right, enough yammering. Let's see how many I can get. Probably not too many. I think I like these shoes though. This is the first time I've used them, but it's almost like barefoot, but I mean, they're called barefoot shoes for a reason. But I have a lot more control over the shape of my foot because there's not like such a huge padding between. And I think I can move around a little bit more nimbly. I don't know. I'll have to get used to them, but like my first impression is I feel like I have pretty good ball control with these kind of shoes. So I might use these kind of as my de facto juggling shoes. I normally wear like really lightweight tennis shoes, which are also really good. Like anything that's not huge. Like I can't use like big hiking shoes that are like, you know, weights on my feet and I can't even feel the ball at all. Oh well. Yeah, I'm just holding that down. There's a mosquito stuck in there. It's just zapping it. That's probably what happened earlier when I heard all those multiple zaps, because I didn't really see that many. Oh, there's some though. Yeah, I think I don't understand how they find people. Like if they actually see them, with their eyes, like, oh, there's movement over there, I'm going to kind of go that general direction. Because I know they, like, I don't know how they sense it, but I've heard they sense carbon dioxide from your breathing. There's this huge pile of flies over in the sunlight. I want to see if those are mosquitoes. If they are, I'm going to go kill all of them. I think those are something else. Some kind of harmless gnats. So I'll leave them be. Probably just sent my scent farther over there, so I'll get more mosquitoes coming over here now. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know how mosquitoes work. I don't know how they find people. I'm guessing it's a combination of some sort of sensors that they have and possibly eyesight movement detection kind of a thing. By the way, my nickname for this device is the tennis racket of doom, because it's doom for the mosquitoes. Oh, wow. Just got a big ol' huddle of them around me all of a sudden. That's so weird. I don't know where they come from. It's like they're fairly large. I can see them like very easily when they're in my view, but somehow they like, I actually believe that mosquitoes are pretty good at anatomy. I think they actually know on any given victim, like a deer, a cat, a person, they know where their eyes are, and they know like your field of view, because they seem to be extremely good at staying out of your view, and they'll like often attack from the back or on top of your head. Like they'll come down from above. So I'm pretty certain. I don't know if scientists have done any studies on that, but I'm pretty certain they actually have pretty sophisticated brains. And the most often place they'll bite is on the back of your elbows, which you can't see, or your ankles, which you can't really guard very well. So they seem to know like where they're less likely to draw attention. They're probably not like thinking about that actively. It's more just like they're programmed like instinctively. Like that's how it's so obvious to me that anybody that's watched my channel knows that I'm a believer in God. And I mean, I can't not believe in him because he's an actual person that like directs my life. And granted, he makes it pretty hard for me. Like he doesn't make life easy ever, but he is in my life and he cares for me like a father. So to actually not believe in him makes no sense once you've experienced that. But if you're just based on purely scientific observations, it's so obvious that everything you see around you is by design and order. Like there's no way all of this, look at all this. Like you think this came out of nothing? Like just by chance? How? And this is far less complicated than just nature around us. Like we've never even come close to the complexity of nature and all our wildest creations and inventions. And we're just mystified by it. And every time we think we know, we discover something new, like a full-on depth, like just an entire depth of knowledge that is beyond us. And yet, you just think that randomly happened. That's crazy. Don't be deceived. Reject your schooling. Reject the university teaching. All of that is just nonsense as far as like the origins of the universe go. they're constantly like saying, oh, whoops, we were wrong. Like they're kind of preaching this dogmatic thing in you, like through all their media and propaganda. And then like 100 years later, they realize, oh, we were wrong. Never mind. Because they keep learning new things, but they're very insistent at the time. But yeah, anyway. Okay. See him, it's crazy. I can see mosquitoes really far away. They're like, I can see that one. He's probably coming over here. But somehow, when they're like right in my zone, they know how to, it's like they have cloaking devices. They know how to evade my sight. And as soon as I start juggling, like I don't see any right now, as soon as I kick this ball, it'll be right on me. Something to do with the more exercise and heat you give off and carbon dioxide, they're just like drawn to you. Oh, let me, doesn't matter because nobody's gonna watch this stuff, but I'm gonna change the camera angle to a better camera. See? Literally, as soon as I start kicking it, they're like coming out of the woodworks, literally. I think it is motion, like because I'm like moving around like this, they're like, oh, I see color, I see rods and cones on my brain, and then come over this way. Seems like if I just stand here, it takes them longer to figure it out. I don't know if they make mosquito traps. Like I have yellow jacket traps that are pretty effective. But man, if there was some kind of mosquito attractant that pulled them all in and killed them all in an entire square mile or something, I would absolutely do it. They have those bug zapper things, the light lantern looking things. Those don't work. I've tried them. I actually have one. They actually attract everything except for mosquitoes. They're very ineffective. Like you can have it like right by your deck or just outside, and you're standing. Anyway, I don't want to try to explain it, but they don't work. They don't work at all. Completely useless. And they kill everything else, like all the beneficial insects. So, not good. Oh, I think I actually turned it off somehow. Whoops. Yeah, I accidentally flipped the switch, so all that time I was, at least for a while now, it's not been working. Kind of curious what this feels like. I've never actually like tapped myself with it. It probably doesn't feel very good, so I just avoid it, but I'm surprised I haven't accidentally shocked myself. Well, most people would be willing to just try it out, but I'm just nervous. Overcompensating. I wanted to see how many kind of rolls I could get on there. That's crazy. Like, there's literally more mosquitoes right by that citronella candle than anywhere else. I think it actually attracts them, if I'm being honest. I saw like there's like 3 or 4 giant mosquitoes right by that candle. They're not anywhere else. They're not over here. As far as I know, those things are supposed to like make mosquitoes go away. I mean, if it did attract them, then I would put one of those like out there somewhere far away from me, and they would all go over there. But as far as I know, they're supposed to send them packing, but they don't work. It's a joke. I think they're just a marketing gimmick. Just somebody's laughing in some corporation somewhere. Stupid mosquitoes. I don't know how I'm missing them every time. I would be interested in someone doing a study on the visibility of mosquitoes. I think it's possible they have a cloaking mechanism. Some way to like change the shape of their body or even the color. Because it does not make sense. You see this huge black thing. You can see it from a mile away. And then all of a sudden, when you try to swat it, they're like, what? Where did it go? It's crazy. You don't get it. Literally, as soon as you move with the intent to strike, they use this mechanism to disappear. It's absolutely astounding to me. I don't know how they do it. I think it might almost be kind of like a Flash thing, like Flash the superhero. He like vibrates so quickly or moves around so fast that you can't see him. I almost think it's something like that. Like they kind of do their darting weird pattern. And for some reason they do it in such a way that eyes can't like focus on them easily. Like house flies also have that ability. Literally, I just like, as soon as I hit the ball, they're like right on me. It's possible there's a couple like sitting on the bottom of the ball too, and they're just jumping up as soon as I kick it, but it's just weird. I don't get it. The mysteries of mosquitoes. I usually do better if I'm going to do a long session, which I can't today because of limiting daylight. I will do a little bit of warm up, which I already did. It's got my mouth. And then I'll do what I call sock sum, where I just like hit it back and forth between my feet, counting as I go. Like I'll show you here. I've already shown this to people on my channel, but do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, until I drop it, and that like helps me practice both feet equally. I think the only way to get a mosquito is to be so unpredictable, use their own tricks against them. Like if you see a bunch here, like in a huddle, go like that and you'll hit them because they're gonna just be like using all these crazy stealth tactics, diversions. You could probably study the techniques of mosquitoes to form your own martial art. You know how like they have crane style, eagle, tiger, monkey. Somebody needs to make a mosquito style because they are incredibly agile and evasive. There's literally a bunch of mosquitoes hovering over this candle. It's so weird. Or like actual like military tactics, you could totally learn from mosquitoes. Like The Art of War by whatever that Chinese guy's name is. That's nothing compared to the new book that needs to be written about mosquitoes. Oh, I should do a short too. I always forget, but I should record it, a short to throw up on my channel. Those are kind of the only activity I get these days is people watching shorts. They don't necessarily interact. And once in a while someone leaves a comment, but it's at least something. I get so little interaction, otherwise it's worth the extra time to throw those up there just to have a chance of some kind of activity on my channel. Let's see. I have to use my second camera if I can find it. My second phone. Actually, it's my third phone. I keep all my old phones for just such things as this. I can use them as wireless cameras for streaming. And all sorts of like streaming related cool tricks with old phones. Okay, let's see if I can get 100 on a short. Oh, I'd have to like, I could do, how many hits can I get in 60 seconds? These shorts have to be 60 seconds long or less. At least that's the way I understand it. I kind of wish I could do a little bit longer ones, to be honest, but 1 minute, it's kind of nice. It's a nice discipline. Force yourself to do like shorter videos. Oh, the only problem with this is there'll be no audio. That's good, but let's see. I'll have to waste some of the seconds on the intro just telling what I'm doing. That's annoying. Yeah, I don't know how to take full advantage of the 60 seconds unless I just don't say anything and just do it. I should just do a bunch of these. Just record it a bunch of times. Let's see, I need to stay in a certain position too. All right, so I'm going to see how many kicks I can get in 60 seconds. Oh, I got 60. That's funny. I mean, Like, I could have gotten more because that's not 60 seconds. All right, let's see how many hits I can get in 60 seconds. There's 77, 78 if you count the knee. I used to have a, well, somewhere I have a, well, I could use this. Like a counter or timer. Let's see. It'd be cool if I could show that on the stream. I'd have to like superimpose it later. I mean, on the short, I guess. Seriously, how do these things dodge? Yeah, I think most of them, they're not actually dying. Even that one that just sparked, like I saw it kind of go to the ground, it might have been dead, but not necessarily. Okay, the sun went down. Like it's not quite down yet, but close enough to the point where they're less inhibited. Wow, they're really good at dodging. Yeah, anyway, I was thinking I should set a timer for that 60-second challenge. And it'd be cool to show it on the video without having to do a bunch of digital After Effects. But I don't like to edit videos, I really don't. I'm not like a YouTuber, I'm more of a live streamer. I like just doing it in the moment. As you can see, like obviously this is not high quality, well thought out, scripted like content. I'm just like doing whatever. I'm literally just like standing here like swatting at mosquitoes. Hey everybody, look at this. Useless, but I don't care. I actually don't care at all. I don't give a rip if it's interesting or not. If I meet people that like hanging out, then who cares? Who cares what I'm doing, right? But I know it doesn't happen that much. I don't have like a big community and probably never will, but I don't care. Don't care at all. All right, I guess I'll try one more time here. Do it. That's weird. I don't remember changing the app, but it got off the camera app somehow. Let's see how many hits I can do in 60 seconds. Dropped it again. I want to try to get 100 as fast as I can, and then I'll check the time later to see if I actually did it in 60 seconds or not. I'm probably going to delete all these until I get 100. I'll just keep trying. See how many hits I can get in 60 seconds. More like how many mosquito bites I can get in 60 seconds. Ridiculous. Man, dude, can't get them. I have an idea though. I'm gonna try with my right leg because I think I can tap it a little bit faster that way. As long as I don't lose my balance. I think my record is like 240, something like that, on one leg without touching the ground. Let's see how many hits I can get in 60 seconds. Okay, about 101. Whew. I think that wasn't quite 60 seconds, but pretty close. Pretty awesome. I've definitely killed a lot today. A lot of mosquitoes. Dang. Feels like they're passing through this racket somehow. Sometimes. I think it's probably at the point where I'm not going to be very successful in this juggling thing. Now they're just like everywhere. There's too many for me to fend off. The mosquito repellent, I think it's kind of keeping them from like landing on me and biting me, but it definitely doesn't keep them like away from me. Which if I want to like juggle properly, they're too much of a distraction. Even if they're not biting, it's just like they're in my face and they're all over the place. So I'll probably end the stream pretty soon here. It was just something I wanted to do. I wanted to get out and exercise. I might do these more often. Maybe during the day when there's not as many mosquitoes. Late like this, they're all over the place. But earlier in the day, like midday, 2 or 3 p.m., something like that is probably the best time. Of course, that's when it's the hottest too. I like it when it's cool, but lots of mosquito carnage. Oh, there's one on my shoulder. That one apparently got through the repellent defenses. That's the thing. I think they're growing resistant to repellent or something because they don't give a rip about those candles. That does nothing to them. The repellent sometimes works, but then there's other times when it seems like it's doing nothing whatsoever. But even if you have effective repellent, I've noticed, like, even just small areas, if you miss a small area, even though they can probably still smell the repellent surrounding, right where they land, there's none, so they don't seem to be bothered if there's not any exactly where they're biting you. So you really have to be thorough in your coverage, or they'll find a weak spot. Yep, mosquito swatting stream. That's what this is all about today. Basically, almost no juggling. I think there are good techniques, though. Because they have those tactics, you can counter them. Since we have big brains, supposedly we're supposed to be kind of smart. So they're doing their thing, like they keep out of your line of sight. So you kind of know they're going to be right around here or behind you. So what you can do is use actually some karate techniques, martial arts of any kind, really, or wrestling, whatever, dancing. Just instantly move your like feet faster than they can react. Pivot really quick, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get them, because they're always going to be in those like hard to reach spots. I think it might be mating season for mosquitoes. I'm seeing them come in pairs. How am I missing those? I mean, there are holes in this racket, obviously, but not really big enough for mosquitoes to go through. It's weird. I just got one. That's the thing. If you just like randomly wave it around in weird areas, you'll probably get one. Just right now, I'm having decent success with downward motion instead of across. Not sure if that's any more likely attack vector of success. seems like they would eventually get the message that, like, this is not a safe place to be. Like 300 of our family have lost their lives, but let's just keep attacking this guy. Nope, apparently they don't have that kind of message signaling between them. They like to get close. They seem to be learning strategies. Like if they get close, I can't really hit them with the racket. So that's when I have to like kind of do a back step. Whoa. It's also possible that like speed isn't really the essence or like the best strategy to hit these, like just kind of going slow because then there's no wind created. So I think they actually know how to take advantage of the wind that you create with your paddle, fly swatter, etc. Kind of creates this pocket of air around the swatter, and then they just ride that away from it. That's why they put holes in these things, so it won't do that as much, but it still does it. Well, I'm learning a little bit about mosquito behavior. Too bad you guys can't see it from like a face cam action, first person, and you could learn as well. But if I find out any amazing tricks, I'll definitely share them. Oh, yeah. Like if you can track them with your eyes, you can actually just like, whoa, like hit it like that without going, wow. It's not that easy, but possible for sure. I would almost say that's more effective. Yeah, definitely. Okay, that's my number one tip. If you have one of these rackets, don't just wildly swing at it. Track its movement and just slowly go up against it like that. I mean, it may not be foolproof, but I think it's more effective. I just learned. You can't do that with like house flies though. They're too fast. Yeah, I just got 2. Yeah, that's totally the way. There might even be certain angles that are better, like holding it this way and just kind of like keeping that under it, because then you can maybe use this as a background visually to see it, but I don't think that matters so much. It's more just about the speed of attack and sort of tracking their motion. Becoming a mosquito motion tracker by using your visual cortex, whatever, using your hand-eye coordination. Seems to work pretty good. I bet there's like a bunch above my head right now. I just have to remember to look up, because when I'm hiking, that's one of the most common places they'll be, is kind of like, sort of like a trail going off on my head. They'll be following behind me, and then as soon as I stop, they kind of swarm me. And often when I look up, there's like several above my head, and they like to land on your head, especially like, even if you're like wearing a hat or something, they'll just like sit on your head the whole time, biting you. You don't even realize it, and just kind of riding, going along for the ride. Notice that a lot. So if they made some kind of bug zapping hat that didn't fry your own brain, I think that would actually possibly be quite effective, because that does seem to be, like, honestly, you could probably wear mosquito zappers on the back of your elbows and top of your head, maybe like your shoulder area, and your ankles if you're wearing shorts, and you'd probably like get rid of the majority of them. Those seem to be the spots, like right around your neck and your shoulders, back of the elbows, and on your hands. I mean, really everywhere technically, but there's certain spots they are more likely to be. Thing is, if they're on your hands or your forearms, you can usually see them pretty easily, so swat them before they get a chance. Also, if you could, like I could build like a white wall around me, paint my deck white. Not like I'm gonna do that, but you could totally see them better that way, because they're kind of the same color as all this nature stuff, so it's a little harder to see them. I think they're getting me on the back of my shoulder. That one definitely got me. It might just be that one I'm feeling, or there's multiple landing back there. This thing could probably use some new batteries too. I think it's changed since, I mean, I haven't changed the batteries since last year. They've been sitting out in the cold, so it's amazing they work at all, actually. All right, I think I'll end the stream. This is kind of ridiculous. Obviously, it's been ridiculous from the start, but I'm all about ridiculous, boring content, so if you're looking for something fantastic and amazing, my channel is not for you. Might as well unsubscribe right now. It's all about just everyday, boring life out in the country, so nothing fantastic going on. I like the hikes. That's probably my favorite thing, but I do a bunch of other stuff too. And who knows if I'll get back into that other stuff or not. I've been doing mostly hiking, streams, and shorts lately. Might try to throw this soccer short up on my channel, see how that does. I haven't really tried the shorts with different kinds of content yet. It's mostly all been my hiking stuff, so it'll be interesting to try different categories, see how they do. One thing I was, one thing I was considering getting into is like doodling or sketching streams. Like I'm not really a talented artist. Like I'm not going to pretend like I don't have any skills, because some people that have never drawn before would look at my drawings and say, "Oh, you're just faking it. You have lots of ability." But there's people with obviously very obvious artistic talent. I'm just kind of maybe a little above average. Anyway, the point is I've been drawing a lot lately. I started a sketch journal back in March, and haven't been doing it every day, but I think I averaged more than one drawing per day, because there's some days where I did multiple drawings, and so I might do a little bit of that on stream at some point, or shorts. They would actually be pretty good for shorts content, because I usually do really quick, simple drawings, like not like 1 minute long though, so I'd have to either speed them up in a quick edit process, or something if I wanted to do shorts, or just do cuts, like show starting the drawing and then finishing it at the end or something. Anyway, we'll see. I might do some of that kind of stuff, but I think I'll head inside because this is kind of pointless. I'm kind of enjoying killing the mosquitoes, if I'm not lying, if I'm honest. But there's things I'd rather be doing. I would rather be juggling the soccer ball, but there's too many mosquitoes at this point that it's too distracting. So I think I'll call it good for now. Thanks for joining me. I need to get my OBS set up again properly. It's kind of messed up right now. But we'll see you around. Catch you later. All this stuff used to move when I talked and made noise and stuff. It doesn't work anymore. I need to fix all that junk. Anyway, we'll see you later. Hopefully I'll do another hiking stream one of these days, or more shorts or whatever. Try not to, well, actually it's going to be pretty hot, so I haven't been wanting to get out too much, but I'll get back out soon enough, next week or something. Catch you later.